Have you ever finished a solid month at work, looked at your account on payday and quietly thought, how is there almost nothing left again? That quiet moment hits harder than any spreadsheet ever could. Let me introduce you to someone who could be sitting 3 desks away from you right now. Call him Daniel, 33 years old, master's degree, works as a senior analyst for a respected firm, could be in Chicago, Manchester, or Amsterdam. Gross salary, $84,000 a year. After taxes, health insurance, and retirement contribution, about $5,350 lands in his checking account each month. Respectable money, the kind his parents never saw at his age. Now watch how the month unfolds. Rent for a 1-bedroom in a safe, walkable neighborhood, $1,950. Car payment and full coverage insurance, $585. Student loans, still paying off that master's, $320. Groceries and household basics, $480. Eating out, coffee runs, and quick lunches, $340. Gym, Netflix, Spotify, phone plan, weekend city breaks, another $290. Credit card balance he carries, the minimum payment only, $160 added up. And you're already at $5,125 before he's even bought new shoes, attended a friend's wedding, or replaced a laptop battery that died. Some months the balance is positive by a few $100s. Most months it's not, the uncomfortable part. Daniel is not irresponsible. He budgets, he uses spreadsheets. He reads the occasional finance article, yet the money disappears. Here's the hidden mechanism that almost no one talks about out loud. When Daniel earned $58,000 5 years ago, he lived in a smaller place, drove an older car, and still felt he was making it. Then came the raises, 12%, then 9%, then another promotion. Each time, the extra income didn't widen the gap between what came in and what went out. It simply raised the ceiling of what felt normal. This is lifestyle inflation at work, and it's not a personal flaw, it's a psychological pattern. Our brains are wired to adapt within weeks to a higher standard of living. What felt like a treat last year, the nicer apartment, the lease on a car that doesn't make weird noises, becomes the new baseline. Add the gentle social pressure of seeing colleagues post weekend getaways or drive newer models, and the brain quietly registers those choices as signals of belonging and competence. Not because we're vain, but because humans are social animals. Status isn't shallow, it's survival wiring from a different era. Now the simple math that makes it real. Suppose that after his last raise, Daniel had kept his old apartment and old car for 1 extra year and redirected just $450 a month into a low-cost index fund averaging 7% annually. In 10 years, that would be roughly $78,000. Not retire tomorrow money, just quiet compounding option money. Enough to fund a 6-month career break, a down payment on a smaller place, or simply the ability to say no to a job he doesn't love. Instead, that $450 quietly became higher rent, higher insurance, and better dinners. If the pattern continues unchanged into his mid-40s, Daniel will have built almost no meaningful net worth beyond whatever home equity or 401k match he has. He'll still be doing fine on paper, yet the feeling of financial breathing room will remain just as distant as it does today. The people who quietly step off this treadmill don't have higher IQs or secret side hustles. They simply change the question they ask themselves. Instead of, what can I now afford that feels like success, they ask, what level of spending actually gives me more freedom over time? They choose a reliable car instead of a statement car. They live in a comfortable place instead of the most impressive postcode they can stretch for. They treat every salary increase as an opportunity to widen the gap between income and lifestyle, not close it. There's nothing dramatic about it. No spreadsheets full of sacrifices. Just a calm, consistent refusal to let today's comfort quietly mortgage tomorrow's options. Daniel's story isn't a warning. It's simply what happens when intelligent people follow the default settings our society quietly encourages. If this kind of clear-eyed look at how money actually behaves in real life is useful to you, I'd be grateful if you hit the like button or subscribed. It helps these honest conversations reach more people who are quietly asking the same questions. Until next time, take care.